Hey everybody, welcome back here to A Place to Heal. I'm Marie, and in my last video, I promised you guys that I was going to show you how to do a scrub, a sugar scrub that you can use during the winter. I've been getting, all these comments on my Facebook. Like I'll take pictures and they're like, wow, I really love the way your skin looks. And actually, if you go back through my videos, you'll notice that I used to have a lot more lines on my forehead. And everybody's like, oh, I love your forearms. Your forearms look so nice. And this is what's causing that, because I'm using this on my face, sometimes in the morning, sometimes I forget, and definitely in the evenings before I go to bed. And I use it like on my on my arms and my forearms to get all that nasty, all that extra skin off. So for the winter, this is awesome because it takes off all that dead, nasty skin. It helps your skin to actually breathe so that your lymphatic system can move a little better and, excrete a little better. You're using natural oils, so you're not clogging up your pores. And at the same time, you're refreshing your skin. So you're giving it that nice glow, right? That moisture. And that's what I call it. I call it glow. And so basically that's what I'm going to teach you what to do today. Okay, so what I normally do is I take a half cup of sugar. So I'll either use organic cane sugar, or I will use the organic turbinado sugar. Now, a lot of people will tell you, you can just go ahead and use plain white sugar. I disagree, because that stuff has been bleached. It's got chemicals in it. What the heck? You're trying to get all these chemicals out. You don't want to put more chemicals, especially you have huge pores on your skin. And you don't want to absorb that right back to your skin, right? So today I'm going to be using the turbinado. Last time I used the organic cane. So you can use it. It depends. Each sugar has a different consistency. Like turbinado is really, it's a big sugar. The organic cane sugar, it's a little bit, it's finer. So it depends on what you're trying to do with your skin. This time I'm going to use a turbinado because I want to do a little bit more exfoliating. So it's up to you. When you're at the health food store, you can kind of judge your sugars as long as they're organic and, or raw sugars. And decide, what it is that you need for your skin. How big a sugar do you want? How much exfoliating do you want to do? Okay, so I'm going to take half a cup of the turbinado this time around. And then you want to take half a cup of salt, not table salt. Once again, you don't want like Morton's table salt, which is toxic and it's pretty bad. You want to use pink Himalayan salt. Some people will use the Celtic salt. The Celtic salt, like I said, once again, is pretty big. So, you're really exfoliating when you get to that point. The pink Himalayan salt, it's a lot finer, so it's a lot nicer. Okay, so you got half and half a cup of the sugar, half a cup of the salt. And then the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to take, is that half? I think it's a third. I'm pretty sure. I haven't looked at it, but I'm pretty sure it's a third. A third cup, you can use a third cup of either grapeseed oil, apricot oil, almond, or jojoba. You do not want to use olive oil or any other kind of the rancid oils or even avocado oil for this. You definitely want the nice natural oils that can go on the skin and they're not going to go rancid in here. Okay, so right now I'm just mixing up my salt and my sugars. Okay, and then I'm going to take 1/3. Today I'm going to use grapeseed because for some reason I love the grapeseed. So I'm going to take 1/3 of a cup of the grapeseed oil. I'm going to pop it all in there. Then you're going to mix it around. Mix it up really, really good. And you should already have this beautiful scrub. Now, what I like to do with my scrub is I like to make orange creamsicle. So today I was going to do the video and I suddenly realized that I am out of the orange essential oil. So what I'm going to use today is I'm going to use the tangerine, which is pretty close. Okay, so you're going to take 20 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. 20 drops of orange or tangerine or whatever you want. If you like lavender, then use lavender oil. If you like, you know, whatever, if you want eucalyptus, then use eucalyptus oil. Whatever you want. Okay, so now that I've got the 20 drops of that, of the tangerine, I'm going to get vanilla, and I'm going to do 20 drops of vanilla, or what I consider 20 drops. So that's going to make it smell like an orange creamsicle. Oh yeah. Ooh, wish you were in this bathroom. I decided to do the video in the bathroom today because this is where I, you know, where I do my skin. Now, if you can see, this is pretty dry. Okay, so when you get to this point, I don't like to add all the oil in at first because then you end up with this sandy stuff. Sometimes, you know, you overdo it and then you can't undo it. So at this point, if I need to add a little bit more oil, I do it now. Which in this time, it does look like I need a little bit more oil. So I'm going to add about that much. You kind of got to eye it. And I'll show you guys what the consistency of this will look like. Because you can hear it. I mean, it's sandy, right? And that's not what you want. You want a little bit of oil in there, just enough to give it give so that when you pick it up, it doesn't fall off your hand. I'm going to add a little bit more. Perfect. So now it's nice and wet and it's starting to clump together. That's what I want. Yep, perfect. And that's what you want. You want it just like that, where it's clumping together, where it's kind of sticking. Okay. And then normally at this point, what you do is, let me close this up before I knock it over and end up with oil all over my floor. What you want to do at this point is you want to put it in a jar. Now you can use these. I give these out for Christmas to some of my lady friends, and I've even got some guys that just love it. So you can go down to a store and like I get these, and then you can print out the little labels, you know. Or if you don't like plastic, you can get the little mason jars. They have these little flat mason jars at Walmart, and you can even get the labels for them at in the stationery section at Walmart. Or you know, if you're going to give out bigger ones, you can always do the bigger ones, or they have some that are half size. These I'm not too fond of. I like the half size ones. They have these in half size because you need to get your hand in there to be able to get it on your face, and these tall ones don't normally work. So keep that in mind when you're going to put it in something. You want to make sure that what you put it in, people are going to be able to get their hands in there, or you're going to be able to get your hands in there to be able to get it out and be able to use it. I tell a lot of people, do not keep it in your shower because it makes all the sugar and the salt and everything clump together, and at that point it's useless. So you definitely want to maybe keep it in a bathroom that you don't shower in if you have a spare bathroom, or you know, keep it somewhere just not in your shower. Okay, so basically mine is going into this nice little jar, this one, because I still have some over there, and that's it. And then this puppy is going to go on my counter, and there you go. You have this beautiful sugar and salt scrub, which smells just like an orange creamsicle. I love it. So basically what you do is, when you go to do this, you're going to wet your face. You want to definitely go in, you want to wet your face, and you want to take, you know, you want to take the scrub, and you want to sit there and you want to scrub it, and you want to, and you can hear it, you know, and it's scrubbing. And what that does is it's taking off all that dead skin. You want to put plenty of it on. I mean, this stuff is pretty cheap if you're making it yourself. And, you know, and the only part you don't want to be rough on is like right underneath your eyes, because that's really tender skin, and you don't, and right up above, you know, on your eyelids. But everything else, and I even do my underneath my chin, I do all that clear back to my ears. I mean, you really want to get there and scrub that real good. Or, you know, if you're going to do your arms, and you want to do it in round circles, because you're exfoliating, you're taking all that off. Now I got all this lovely sugar and salt on my face, and that's the best part. If you're doing this and you get it in your eye, it's not going to affect you. You get it into your mouth, it's not going to affect you. I mean, this stuff is all edible. And I've always been a firm believer that if you wouldn't put it on your skin, don't put it in your mouth. So a lot of people will sit there and they've come up with this thing, I guess that, you know, back in Rome they used to do, where they used to take vodka and baking soda, and they would exfoliate their skin with that. Hello? You know how big your pores are? I don't want vodka on my skin. I don't want to absorb that through my skin. That stuff is going right to my liver. I don't care what the Romans did. Gosh, we have evolved since then. So if you really want to exfoliate and have that nice glow to your skin and everything else, and once you rinse this off, you have this great glow to your skin because you have that extra oil that's sitting there. If you have excessive oily skin, then what you want to do is, once you're done exfoliating with this sugar and salt scrub, you want to take a little towel, and you want to put witch hazel on that towel, and then wipe the excess oil off if you have oily skin. But these oils are so natural, all the ones that I mentioned to you, that they literally go, as soon as you rinse them off, 5 minutes later, they've absorbed into your skin, and you have this great natural glow without it clogging your skin and doing all that other stuff. All right, that's my winter advice for the ladies and the men. I mean, I know there's a lot of men out there that, that love doing all this stuff, because I hear from you. And I know that you love it and you do it. And this is great going into winter. I love it because it just keeps that. I walk into the stores and everybody's got that dry skin going on their feet and all that white powdery. Yeah, not with this. I love it. It's what I do. I don't make it so much for the summer, but I do starting like now when the weather starts changing. Yeah, nothing's going to make your skin look so nice. And I mean, you can already see it on camera. I can even see it. And of course I would rinse this off, which I'm going to as soon as I get off camera. All right, so I had a lot of people that were asking me about the weight loss and what do I eat and what do I do? And Marie, why would you send us to Facebook? Okay, so I'm not trying to dodge you guys. The problem is that Gavin is the expert at this. He's been doing it a heck of a lot longer than I have. And there's a lot of information to take in as far as the dry fasting and how to do that and blah, blah, blah. So that's why I sent you guys over there. If you have the Facebooks, then do it, because he's the one like I had somebody say, well, you're just trying to get rid of it. I'm not trying to get rid of you. I just think that he can provide a lot more information. You know, all of us healers, I think, came to this planet at this point in time to share information. And not all of us are knowledged in everything. And I'm sorry, but my ego is not that big to say I know it all. And there I do. I send my clients to other people. I have sent my clients to other people to do, you know, to do emotional cleansing and spiritual cleansing and, you know, meditations and you know, everything else like that, because I can't do everything. You know, I can't run the website and do Facebook and do YouTube and, you know, yeah, I'm not Superwoman. Still not wearing an S on that chest. So, you know, and I do need time for me too, you know, to take care of myself, so I can pass this on to you. So I'm not trying to get rid of you. I'm not trying to dodge you guys. I'm not trying to dump you off on someone else. It's just, that's what he does. And that's his area of expertise. He doesn't come into my area and tell people, you know, this stuff. So, you know, each of us has our own gifts to share with the world. And I feel that those that share those gifts are, you know, the ones you should go to for those gifts. Now, I will be, my next video, stay tuned, because I am going to show you I will show you what I eat. I'm going to show you my protein, because a lot of people don't know this, but if you Google it, you're going to find out that protein, when you start mixing those protein powders, they're really bad for you. Some of them have a lot of soy in them and they're bad for your kidneys. So I had to go around all that, and I'm going to show you in my next video how to make the killer protein drink for in the morning. And I'm going to show you, if you want to get tons of energy and you want to sweat, or if you don't want tons of energy, how to make it. I make mine right before I go to the gym, and I'm on that stationary bike and I'm just sweating like there's no tomorrow. And I get the energy and everything else that I need, even though I'm in a fasting state. So I'm going to show that to you next time. So please like, subscribe, comment. I love when you guys do that, and share my videos. I love it when you share too. It always makes me smile and warms my heart when I get on Instagram or YouTube or something and I see my name being tagged and it's like, oh, there's my video. Never thought I'd get to that stage. All right, so till next time, please stay happy, stay healthy, and show others how healthy and happy you are by putting a nice glow to your face and your skin. Till next time, bye.